Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. So glad you could join us today as we take a look at an independent action thriller called Death Bitch, brought to us by Ken Brewer, giving us the story of Detective Maddie and Detective Douglas, who are on the case trying to solve who this vigilante is who has been going out at night, killing bad guys and protecting those who would be victims of the bad guys. They can't have a vigilante running around. What they also can't have running around is a slasher who is out there killing women in brutal and violent ways. And so they have their hands full trying to solve both cases and coming up short at every turn. We watch as how all of these stories soon converge, though, leaving a wake of bodies in their path and coming up with a solution that may surprise some. This is a fun, small budget thriller that makes the most of what they have here, and I was impressed by the story. I really enjoyed it. I always like when you have kind of these dual bad guy things going on, and you know, how they relate to each other and seeing where they're going to go with those. Now, our detective Maddie is played by Tracy Burr, who we've seen in Space Sharks recently and in Mega Ape, and I liked her character quite a bit. Detective Shoei, as she's nicknamed, really is a tough detective who comes up against a number of barriers because she is a woman, and I liked that as well, especially the banter between her and Doug Wall, who is Shane Douglas. Between Doug and Tracy, they banter back and forth. It's that classic partner, trading barbs, but they both still have each other's back, and I liked that dynamic quite a bit. Now, Linnea Swanson plays Alexis Walker, who, it's no mystery, she's our vigilante, and I really liked her. She got to be badass in here, and you believe in her motivation, and you can see why her character is doing what she is doing. So, yeah, a lot of fun characters here, good guys that you want to see succeed. Now, who's not such a good guy is our director, Ken Brewer, who gets in front of the camera as Dante, and man, is he a head bad guy. You can see him being the head of this gang, and they do some surprising things I didn't expect them to do with these characters, namely like broad daylight kills and such that are brutal as well. It's got that grindhouse vibe to it, but thankfully they don't put all that huge amount of like film dirt and grain on it as well that could be distracting. There's some comic relief in here as well. We get Richard Sims playing a wonderful name, Captain Don Johnson, in here, and Al Zaninga and who plays Rod Ramirez, and Tom Grindle plays Kurt O'Brien. They're detectives who are also on a case, and yeah, they're a bit more of the comic relief, but they do get to have their moments as well as things escalate. Look for August Kiss playing a role of reporter. We saw her in Wolf Hollow, and she gets a small role in here, but it was fun seeing her on screen as well. There's a whole lot of great fun talent in here, but the budget it was shot on does show in spots. While in some spots I thought it looked really decent, in other spots, some of the night scenes, the audio is a bit rough as well, so that may turn some people away. And there are some scenes where they're using animated gun flares when I didn't think they really needed the gun flares at all. They just had the sound effects, and kind of wish they would have just went that route with it. Did like how the story resolved, and some of the twists that come up as the film goes along. While it does have these smaller budget aesthetics, there is a lot of fun to be had here if you like your independent action thrillers. So there you have it, folks. Please check it out if you have seen Death Bitch. Let me know what you think of it. Check out our Patreon as well. More we can have folks do there, the more we can do here, and help us get to 3,000 subscribers or more before the end of 2024, and we can only do that with your help. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.